Roth conversion ladder. The tax hack early retirees use. Hook. What if I told you there's a completely legal way to access your retirement savings in your 30s and pay almost zero taxes on it? Not when you're 59 and a half. Right now, early retirees are using this exact strategy and most people have no idea it exists. This is the Roth conversion ladder. And it's about to change everything you thought you knew about retirement accounts. Part 1. The problem nobody talks about. Here's the frustrating part about retirement savings. You throw money into your 401k and Roth IRA for years. You're disciplined. You're maxing contributions. Maybe you've got $150,000 saved by age 35. You're crushing it. But there's a massive catch nobody mentions. If you want to retire early and access that money before 59 and a half, the IRS hits you with a 10% early withdrawal penalty plus income taxes. So that $150,000 you work to save? Touch it early and you're losing thousands to the government. That's where most people think they're stuck. They believe early retirement is impossible unless they're already wealthy. But that's wrong. Enter the Roth conversion ladder. Part 2. How the Roth conversion ladder actually works. Here's the beautiful part. The strategy has 3 moving pieces. And once you understand them, you realize the government accidentally created a loophole for early retirement. Step 1. The 5-year window. When you convert money from a traditional IRA to a Roth IRA, there's something called the 5-year rule. This is key. Money you convert to a Roth can be withdrawn tax-free and penalty-free after 5 years. Not 59 and a half. 5 years. Let me show you real numbers. It's 2024. You're 35 years old. You have $100,000 in a traditional 401k from your current job. You leave that job and roll it into a traditional IRA. You convert $20,000 from that traditional IRA into a Roth IRA. That $20,000 now sits in your Roth for 5 years. By 2029, you can pull it out completely tax-free and penalty-free. Step 2. The income bracket play. But here's where it gets smart. In that conversion year, you'll owe taxes on the $20,000 you converted. That's true. But if you're not working in that year, or you're working part-time, your income is low. Let's say you're earning $20,000 that year from freelance work. You convert $20,000 from traditional to Roth. Your total income is $40,000. In 2024, a single filer making $40,000 falls into one of the lowest tax brackets. You might owe $3,000 to $4,000 in taxes on that entire conversion. That's roughly 15 to 20%. Compare that to the 10% early withdrawal penalty plus income taxes you'd pay otherwise. You're saving money. Step 3. The stacking effect. Here's where the ladder metaphor comes in. You don't do this once. You do it every single year. Real example. You retire at 36. You have $200,000 in traditional accounts. Over the next 5 years, you convert $20,000 per year. You pay low taxes each year because you're earning minimal income. By year 5, that first $20,000 conversion becomes accessible. That's $20,000 you can withdraw tax-free. By year 6, the second batch hits the 5-year mark. More tax-free money. By year 7, the third batch opens up. You've built a ladder of conversions that mature over time, giving you access to your retirement funds with minimal tax damage. Part 3. Real-world example. Let's make this concrete. You're 34. You've maxed your 401k for the last 8 years. You've got $180,000 there. You also have $40,000 in a Roth IRA. You decide to semi-retire and work a part-time job earning $25,000 annually. You roll that $180,000 401k into a traditional IRA at Fidelity. You convert $25,000 that year into a Roth. Combined with your part-time income, you're at $50,000 total earnings. You owe roughly $2,500 in taxes on that conversion. $25,000 available in 5 years for basically no tax damage. You repeat this for 5 years while living off savings and part-time income. By year 5, you've converted $125,000 total and spent maybe $15,000 in taxes. Meanwhile, your first conversion is now accessible. You can start withdrawing that ladder of money. The beauty? Your regular Roth IRA contributions are always accessible immediately with no penalty. You can also withdraw your contribution basis from traditional accounts with no penalty. This creates enough flexibility to actually retire early while building up your conversion ladder. Call to action. This is why early retirement isn't a fantasy for the wealthy. It's a strategy available to anyone willing to understand their tax code. If you're serious about financial independence, you need to understand this. Drop a comment telling me your retirement age goal. Subscribe for more strategies that actually work. The algorithm's listening. Let's go.